Alright, stream has begun. Stream's begun again. If I'm being honest, I need a second. I forgot to pull up YouTube. Well, I was a little distracted this day. There we go. I was watching Carl's video on the whole situation. It's fairly interesting. In any case, let's do this. Alright, so here we go. 640. That is loud as fuck. Alright. That should be better. Alright. Okay. So, to show what I have accomplished so far, because I did do some shit yesterday. I did some important shit. Okay. Let's start from here, right? No, because I showed that yesterday. I should fucking... Yeah, because this is me... Wait. Yeah, because that's you talking about the rising neutral B state. Hey, let's start from here. Main tool for clearing obstacles in the upcoming level. Now that you know all this, all you need to do in order to cross the 35-meter gap that separates you from getting into Mask Ruby's level is to do a full hop near the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. Start drifting right and hold the neutral B until you start falling in order to get into the rising side B state. From here, perform a double jump rising side B and immediately follow it up with a regular side B. After that, perform another double jump side B and then do one more side B. Depending on how much distance you're able to make with all this, you can finish this off by performing an up B, air dodging, or if your movement was clean enough, nothing. With that, you're now on the ledge and can enter the stage proper. Two quick things to note though, the first thing being about neutral B. Optimally, you want to perform this neutral B at the peak of your jump, although, to be honest, you can perform this at any point. You can even perform it at the bottom of the screen if your timing's good enough. The second thing I need to cover is about side Bs. Note that doing additional side Bs, even if they're not rising, do gain you more horizontal distance, so the more you can squeeze them in, the better. With that... Alright. Oh yeah, and then... Wait. That covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage. So there we go. So I recorded 3 new lines, and then I worked the explanation in on additional stuff for that jump at the end as opposed to the middle. That is what I've done. I still need to edit in footage here. But I realized that I was gonna need to go back and do I was gonna add input notations anyway. Hello, Crumb. How you doing? I love patting seeing the Lily get pat. That's very cute. It's like, you've done the good deed today, Lily. You gave us an entire free life we can just use. Trying to get the cat out off the way. Just understand I won't give her more food. Yeah, that sounds about right for cats. My fucking cat, I gotta constantly, like... For my cat, like, it's just, like, he's constantly... I guess it's not mine, but he lives in the same house with me, right? Like, there's just so many times where he's standing outside my door, just meowing at it. Like, even if I'm not in my room, he just wants into my room. He doesn't even... It's not that he wants to be with me. He just wants to get into my room. And it's really annoying. Whose theme is this? That's a really cool looking Mayumi, actually. I don't know. Do people usually draw her with a sword? Or I guess like a little knife? I know Carefree Euchre gave her a hammer, which makes me think of her as Hammer Girl, but when I call her that, everyone gets confused. Which I realize, yeah, I don't think she ever actually had a hammer in canon. She starts biting me or throwing objects off the shelves just to get my attention. See, thankfully... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe Fred does that. The thing is, like, normally... Malwarebytes, please. Yeah, I guess, like, normally he's not asking me for food. So I'm not, like, having to worry about that too much. I do like here some shit. It's like this. Hop near the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. Yeah, and then perform a neutral B. Oh wait, no, I do need to show the dash, don't I? Oh, that's true. I want to see Keiki art. Hold on. Whoa. Oh. Very different art style. The thing is, I live with my parents, right? Or I live with my mom. So, like, you know, she has a cat, and so I'm just not fucking, like, it's like, whatever. But, man, when I'm living on my own, I ain't never getting a cat. Like, when the day comes when I have to move out, and I'm like, oh, man, should I get a pet? I will just remember all of the experiences I've had with, like, just the cats and the dogs here, and I'll be like, no. Fuck no. I ain't doing that shit. The goal is to do a full hop near the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. Start drifting right. I guess I can. Yeah, let's do this. Oh wait, no, but I do want this to extend actually. I mean, honestly, I don't know, the cats we have, they like, I imagine they do need less attention, but they can still be little attention freaks if they want to. Not that that's a bad thing, you know. And, like, just like humans, animals are social creatures. But, like, man, even if they weren't social, it's still annoying. The goal is to do a full hop near the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. Start drifting right and... Okay. Hold on, so... For one... I would like to do this. I want to have this lined up just a little bit more at the top. Hop near the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. And then I have neutral stick position, so I can do that. You know, also cleaning out litter boxes fucking sucks. All right. I don't want to deal with my own shit as is, so I really don't want to deal with animals. You know what I mean? I mean, like, obviously nobody likes cleaning out a litter box, but like I really don't have any patience for it. To the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. Start drifting right and hold the neutral. Okay. How long have you had your cat for, by the way? So, no, we've had our cats. Hell, the one I'm talking about, Fred. We've had him since he was a little baby. He used to have a brother named George, although George ran away. George just straight up got the fuck out of there. Yeah, no. I guess, yeah, we were pretty attached to both of them, and then he just fucking snuck out one day. I don't even remember what happened exactly. I guess, like, we accidentally left, like, the front door open for, like, a minute or some shit, and he just dipped. He was like, I ain't doing this shit. You found her on the street when she was probably a week old. Oh, that's a really cute origin story, actually. I don't know why I called it an origin story, but you get what I mean. Should be Saki. Ooh, that's cool. Remember, we used to have a dog named Lily. And Lily was like, we didn't find her on the street, but she was like a street dog. Before we took her in. The cat's lore. You want to know about the lore of the cat? Start drifting right and hold the neutral B until you start falling in order to get into the rising. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't have this. Which I'm kind of realizing should be the case for some of the other ones, because this is. Hold on. Well, okay, I think since this is one continuous flick, this is fine. But then once it goes to neutral... not a what? She was... Her colors are kind of like a mix between black and white. I think she was mostly black fur from what I remember. Yeah, Lily... We had Lily around for, like, many years. What was it? Because I think she started living with us when I was, like, I think, like, 5 or 6. And then she died when I was, like... I want to say, like, 16, maybe? We had her for, like, yeah, so we had her for around, like, 10 to 11 years then. Not bad. I don't know if well, I don't know the typical life of dogs. I also don't know how old Lily was when we got her. Start drifting right and hold the neutral B until you start falling in order to get into the rising side B state. Hold on, I need to see... Yeah, so I... So I can cut off the B button now. Stage. And then I can put in text saying like, put in text being like, state achieved. Let me make this smaller. What the fuck? This should be eternity, right? Oh, it's Sumereko. Or Renko. It's... There she is. It's Sumereko. That's her. Everybody's least favorite tall character, Sumereko. State achieved. Falling in order to get into... Start drifting right and hold the neutral B until you start falling in order to get into the rising side B state. From here, perform a double jump rising side B and immediately follow it up with a regular side B. I mean, I think I just keep the right control stick here like the entire time, because you are really just holding right the entire time. Of course, it is Greenwich in the sky. Is that the name of the song? I don't know the name of this. And I can't exactly look at the chapter in order to determine what the song is called. I love Banana Walrus. I see you're stuck in the loop. The good old Stanley Parable loop. The end is out. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Probably the most famous Renmari music. What is Renmari? I should know who this is. Hold on, you know what? Destroy the evidence. I want to look up. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Undestroy the evidence. What is this? This is like, what? It looks like she's like, oh wait, no, this is a TV. I was thinking this is like glass and that it's like fucking Maribel's like behind bars or some shit. Oh, that would make sense. Innocent treasures. Yeah, well, speaking of Maribel. Okay, but I still want to look up. When is Google... Okay. I want to look up what Greenwich in the sky is. I want to see this. Well, okay, wait. So there's this 10-minute version of it. Or there's this 3-minute version. Oh no, this isn't a range though. I think this one's the actual song. Always choose the 10 minutes. Alright, well, I want to listen to that after this. Okay. It's not good enough to copy paste because we do actually need both inputs here. Oh yeah, I need to announce this at some point, and I will update the stream. I will update my about page on this, but I've been talking about trying to do like a drunk stream the past couple streams, and I think I figured out a date. I mean, to be fair, depending on life shit, like it may not go the way I want, but the plan in my head right now is to do I'm going to do a drunk stream on Saturday. Like this upcoming Saturday. Not when I would normally stream on Saturday. Like I'll do like the normal Saturday stream, but I'm also going to do like a stream later that afternoon. That's like I'm literally just gonna be grinding in Super Touhou RPG to try to reach like level 70 or some shit. And I'm just gonna be drinking. Exactly, Uabami breakers. Each cloud piece miss equals 1 shot. Oh god, I'd die of alcohol poisoning. Unless I'm allowed to bomb. In which case I'd probably still die of alcohol poisoning, because I haven't fought her in fucking forever. Forget, does this extend out at all? Well, the way I clipped this was not right. Point device! Oh god! You must play point device every time you lose a life. Or every time you get hit. Take a shot. See if you can survive. Now, what I'm thinking, though, because, again... Well, like, I think what would be funny... Because it takes a few minutes... There are free characters I'm trying to level up exclusively. And it takes a few minutes for each of those characters to level up. So I'm thinking, like, every time one of those characters levels up... Like, take, like, a sip or whatever. I don't know what my, like, tolerance level is on this shit, so I'm not risking anything. Hold on. Well, okay. We'll get rid of... Hold on. Yeah, see, because this is him going from side B. And now he's at the top again. So now we get rid of these two. This is a 99% pure alcohol. That is what he wants. We know it to be true. Whatever, I'm just gonna... I should still have it, the previous one copy-pasted, I think. Interesting. Huh. So that's a copy-paste from chat. It just automatically posted it in the... Huh. That's good to know. Oh god, what did I do? That's good to know. Oh wait, was it? Probably. That was probably in the LOL-K credits. You're probably right. I don't remember it. It's been a while since I played LOL-K. Well, since I played LOL-K to completion. Ba, 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 ba. What am I doing? I'm pretty sure I have just side B notation here, don't I? I have this B, which is close enough. Sup, B? What is? What is? She's like, hey, you guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'm racing. Bro, I got to, what is it? I was reading, Inaba, the Earth, Inaba, the Moon recently, and I got to see fucking... I got to see, like, Racin and Racin meet. She was so adorable. I loved it. I love that shit, bro. Immediately followed up with a regular side B. After that, performing... Actually, don't... Lunatic Blue. Something about 9. Very smug. Fucking... What is it? Yori... No, yeah, you're Yorihime, and then Toyohime... No, you're Toyohime, you're Yorihime. Are they, like, judging her for wanting to eat the peaches? Is that what this is about? Don't. Is this what they're worth? What is this? Alright, I've had enough. Probably a Silent Sinner in Blue song. Probably is. I didn't actually know Silent Sinner in Blue had a soundtrack. Joke Ghost there, so they're probably dead. Maybe. You never know. Ooh, look at Kasen. Kasen's cool. Alright, so I need to find the point. I found the point. Immediately followed up with a regular side B. After that, perform another double jump side B. Oh. Yeah. This will look fine, but I accidentally fucked up while cutting this, and so now we have this cut and then this cut. It's all one continuous string of footage, though. That's wrong. So we need this. And we need this. Shall they go? I think they already did. Did they? I don't know, actually. They got Kosuzu. Oh, they do go over the fairy music. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it ended with... So I guess 18 probably wasn't out when this playlist was made. Either that or there just, like, wasn't enough, like, music they wanted to use from 18. They saved the best for last. Oh, yeah, I was gonna listen to Greenwich in the Sky. Whatever, I can listen around a bit. Whatever, my guy. Okay, now where's the BY? I need BY. BY, beware. Wah. Okay, so bop, bop, bop. Look at this. Look at this technical innovation. Truly one of the best pieces of modern artwork you've ever seen in your life. And then do bop. Should have this all be on the same line. So I think this should be correct. Let me check. I love this
Followed up
song.
with a regular side B. After that, perform another double jump side B, and then do...
Hold on. Something's not right here. That should not disappear from the screen at any point.
Perform another double jump side B, and then do one more side B. Depending on how...
Oh, yeah, wait, no, I do need to... Right, I do need to change that, huh? Okay, maybe it's just freezing then.
Regular side B. After that, perform another double jump side B.
I think that's just because it's taking a frame for it to load. I think it should be fine if I export it. And if it's not, then I'm gonna scream. Should be fine, and then do one more regular side B. So get rid of B and Y, because we don't want these. What we want is we want just the side B. We want that B. Control C. And then Control V.
And then do one more side B. Depending on how much distance you're able to make with all this.
Yeah, again, I've never really listened to the Rittenworks music. What is this, like, magical girl shit Aku's doing? She's got a will-o-wisp. That's not what a will-o-wisp looks like. Shut up. Shut up, me. So let's see
you know all this, all you need to do in order to cross the 35-meter gap that separates you from getting into Mask Ruby's level is to do a full hop near the very edge of the platform and then perform a neutral B. Start drifting right and hold the neutral B until you start falling in order to get into the rising side B state. From here, perform a double jump rising side B and immediately follow it up with a regular side B. After that, perform another double jump side B, and then do one more side B. Depending on how much distance you're able to make with all this, you can finish this off by performing an up B, air dodging, or if your movement was clean enough, nothing. With that, you're...
Okay, so now I need notation for that. Oh, okay, so we got multiple Kozuzu. This is the Kozuzu power hour. Oh wait, the radio player has been redeemed. Well, Kosuzu, your power hour has come to an end. You just couldn't wait on the free fairies, could you? Look at this. This is adorable, actually. I always do love, like... Okay, it's not exactly a triangle here. But, like, typically they'll draw Luna with, like, a triangle mouth. I love that. Isn't that adorable, Sunny? And then Star's just there. I was wondering... Well, at the very least, it's safe for work. Listen, at the very least, they know to hold back for the free fairies. I say knowing that there's a decent chance that they haven't at one point. But, listen, at this instance of the free fairies, they held back, alright? That has to mean something. It's gotta gotta be something, alright? We gotta have faith in humanity yet. Can you guess which fairy theme this is? Hide and seek. Oh, well, it's fucking, wait. Now, am I remembering their abilities right? It should be Sunny. If it's hide and seek, it's probably Sunny's, right? Because Sunny's the one who can, like, literally hide. That can, like, hide visually. It could also be a... Well, but Luna is the centerpiece, and she can hide noise, so it could be Luna. Oh, it is Luna? Okay. Well, so much for my guess. I guess her being the centerpiece of the shot should have given it away. Yeah, and then both... What is it? Both Luna and Sunny are good at hide and seek. Star can also technically be good at hide and seek, although it's a little harder for her to be as good at it. She can't hide herself, but she knows where other people are. There are 3 vocal arrangements and 2 of them are shit. Well, we found the one good one. Or you found the one good one. I didn't find shit. I just listened to your findings. Performing an up B. Air dodging. Oh. Performing an up B. Air dodging. Or... Do I have an upright? I'm curious. I do. Do have an upright. Right. It really wants to take me back to the Yuri song. Also, I forget if I mentioned this, but I didn't notice this the first time, but her shirt's also see-through. The artist was fucking on someone else. You know, okay, since we're listening to other songs anyway, okay, what's Greenwich in the Sky? Oh, I know this one, but I only know the vocal version of it. I didn't realize this is what it was called. They're definitely inspired by something. That's not how you spell shield, is it? I've never actually had to write the word shield before. Yeah, it's I before E. Listen, sometimes depending on the word, it's E before I, alright? I can make it a size bigger. I think 144 is actually what I keep it at for the most part. I actually really do like getting to listen to this version. I'm so used to listening to it with lyrics. It's like getting to listen to the PC98 version of Bad Apple, and I'm like, oh. It's like, this is really cool to see the origin of this song. Air dodging, or if your movement was clean enough, nothing. With that, you're now on the ledge and can enter the stage proper. 2 quick
I do want the left input. I see. So it's a different clip. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, there we go. Look at this. Nothing. With that, you're now in the... Yeah, and then I also cut this clip because I thought I was going to want to slow it down, and then I realized I don't really need to. Yeah, and then I can also just stop this here. Like this. Nothing. With that, you're now on the ledge and can enter the stage proper. Two quick things to note, though. The first thing being about neutral. Also, opinions. what do y'all think of this image? I made this at like 11 p.m. last night. What do y'all think? Incredible. I'm personally very proud of it in my fucking all the hard work I put in. Alright, what the fuck is it doing? I feel like going to the cinema. Finally, that is, it's always what I wanted. I need to get everyone on the How to Train Your Dragon arc. Is there anything else here that needs input notation? Okay, this is just gonna keep looping. I'm going back to this. I think we got the point. Two quick things to note, though. The first thing being about neutral B. Optimally, you want to perform this neutral B at the peak of your jump, although, to be honest, you can perform this at any point. You can even perform it at the bottom of the screen if your timing's good enough. The second thing I need to cover is about side Bs. Note that doing additional side Bs, even if they're not rising, do gain you more horizontal distance, so... Right, I was thinking I was actually gonna need new footage for this. I need, like, a comparison. Yeah, I might have some footage I can skim through, but I honestly think it'd be easier if I just opened up Slap City and got footage. Oh yeah, I'm curious, you guys see that apparently, there's gonna be... Well, okay, this was announced a while ago, but I got reminded recently that there's gonna be a there's gonna be like a little anime for Mystia's Izakaya. Yeah, wrong character. From what they were saying, it's gonna be more so like, where do I want to do this actually? I guess Secret Skyway would be just a good place to show this. Sure, fuck it. Yeah, no, but, so, from what they were saying, it's gonna be, like a slice of life thing, just kind of covering, like, some of the, like, friendship interaction cutscenes that, like, are kind of glossed over in the normal game, which I think is an interesting way to go about it. Yeah, and also, it's, like... It's just gonna be like DLC that you just that you can just so you can watch it in game, which sounds really interesting. And they're gonna have certain achievements tied to it too, which I like that. That seems really cool. Ah, fuck. Look at that. Look at that perfect shield.
But that did remind me, because I've never actually finished Mystia's Izakaya. I played through the first debt, and I was like, oh, this is a fun game. And then I just didn't continue to play after that. One day I should come back and actually, like, you know, try to play through the whole thing. Because it is a fun game. I for some reason, I just didn't want to, like, play through it at the time. What the fuck do you mean? There we go. Easy fucking game. Who do you think comes after Kozuzu? You think it's more Kozuzu? Look at this shit. It's Sunny Milk. Hello, Cinnamon. Celeste is good? No, Celeste is peak. What are you talking about? Celeste is absolute peak. Also, wait, do you mean, like... Do you mean Slap City is Celeste if it was good? Or do you mean Mystia's Izakaya? It is Celeste, but if it was good. Because one of those makes a whole lot more sense, but one of those is way funnier. Just like, listen, you know, Celeste is a good game, but it needed more Izakaya. Which didn't have enough. Yeah, the Touhou fan game. Sadly, you don't have an Asprey sub anymore. I don't think having an Asprey sub would make it so that you had... Or I guess you could watch Asprey FM play through that shit. Actually, wait. Yeah, what do they think about playthroughs? Because they were talking about, like, piracy and shit. Whereas, is like, yeah, the whole thing's just gonna be, like, uploaded the second... Like, the day we release this. Like, and there's nothing we can do to prevent that. You think playthroughs would be also under that same thing? Why is it Great Berry Wars Stage 2 theme but not Sunny's theme? Wait, is this? Oh, it didn't realize. Talk about the Sunny emote. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, we need to transition over to this, because I need a recording. So... Yeah, see, because that's what it looks like if you're sneaking inside additional side Bs, as opposed to if you're just doing this. It doesn't get the same amount of distance. I didn't even perform the first one optimally, but like you can still see it clear as day. You look at this shit. This shit looks adorable. Oh my god, I wasn't sure this was an actual thing or not, but Elden Ring Night Rain added an like a mode balanced around co-op specifically, like only 2-player, which means me and my dad can play that now, and we don't need to try to rope in a third person. So at some point, not soon, but at some point, we're absolutely going to be playing Night Rain. And that shit's going to go horribly because Dad has never played Dark Souls before. I still like this song. You know, wait a minute. Wait. I didn't even see this. Wait, this is just an image of all 3 fairies, but they just zoomed in on Sunny. They just zoomed in on Sunny. It's like, yeah, this is Sunny art. This is Sunny Milk. Hold on. I did not spell that right, I don't think. It's fine. That's like what, like, 90% of things I spell. There's a lot of words I've never had the need to spell before. Oh yeah, also, oh, I need to delete this. God damn it. The also clip is not included, because it was me trying to fucking include some shit. I dropped it in there and then deleted it. So I needed it, next time I boot up my PC before, like, booting up this, I need to delete also. But I did have to create, audio log 2.2, 2.2.1, and 2.3. So I could, for those additional lines. This is fucking angelic. Is this Luna? No, it's Star. Okay, so it's literally just going between the same image for all three of them. Yeah, this is the same one that had Sunny in it. The best song. Quick, remind me, which theme is this? I can't pick it apart. I just straight up don't know. Is this Star Voyage 2008? Okay, so presumably this was not in Great Fairy Wars then, because I'm pretty sure I've heard the name of that song in one of the albums. Or I've heard somebody talk about the name of... I've heard somebody mention the name of that song, and they were referring to an album when they referred to it. Note that doing additional side Bs, even if they're not rising, do gain you more horizontal distance, so the more you can squeeze them... We'll try to keep as much in as we can, and then we'll see what we have to cut out. Oh yeah, those are both songs, aren't they? Listen, it's a different year. Listen, 2000... Oh, God. Listen, 2008 is not... It has nothing to do with 1969 or 1970. Those are very different voyages. Or voyage of 380,000 kilometers. Listen, we all love voyage of 380,000 kilometers, but it just... Note that doing additional side nothing to do with the voyage of 2008 do gain you more horizontal distance, so the more you can squeeze them in, the better. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby. Yeah, I probably should just start from the time I start side being. Or... funnier solution. Note that doing additional side Bs, even if they're not rising, do gain you more horizontal distance, so the more you can squeeze them in, the better. With that covered, we can now... Okay, hold on then. Hold the phones. Ah! Hold on. Now we have Luna. And can you believe it? It's the same image again. To be fair, it's a really good image. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a new playlist after this one. Luckily, this channel has a fuck ton I can pull from, so it's probably what I'll do. Note that doing additional side Bs, even if they're not rising, do gain you more horizontal distance, so the more you can squeeze them in, the better. With that covered, we can... Perfect. Hello, oh, you have... I gave you a dedicated Aya fucking gooning redemption, and you still choose to go the highlight route. I mean, to be fair, you chose both, but I just want to complain. I'm a complainer at heart, all right. I'm American. I love complaining. Note that doing additional side Bs, even if they're not rising,
also, how you doing, Alice?
More horizontal distance.
How you doing?
So the more you can squeeze them in, the better. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage.
Okay, what footage do I want here?
Now it's the 9th theme of Great Fairy Wars. Wait, really?
What? What does that even... What does low tier Gooner even mean?
Hello, yokai pinata.
Incredible timing for you to show up. How you doing? Incredible sentence for you to walk in on.
Am I like low tier god, but just
honestly, that sounds like a worse version to be than low tier god. You have low tier god, low tier Gooner. Okay, what footage do I want here? It's always when people ask the weirdest questions. But doesn't that make it more entertaining? When you just walk in and you're just... And you just hear something incredibly out of context. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm asking for opinions, by the way. Yokai and Alice, rate this image. rate the image. I don't care on what scale, just rate it. Do love a spectacular must-see, Scott Mance. I'll take it. There's a different one now. This is so cute. What the fuck? That's so adorable. Holy shit. This is the most replayed. That's great. Look at this. They have Suiko being all like tall and shit, because it's supposed to be, I guess, like what she would have looked like I don't know, when she was like in her 20s or some shit, as opposed to being the small frog god that she is now. I love this image. That's fantastic. In any case, I'm gonna click off it so I can listen to this 6-hour playlist. What is a surrealist? Specifically to Aya, okay. Well, that's important to know in the whole measurement system. Hold on, I actually don't know what a surrealist is. I want to look this up. Surrealism
is an art and literally movement that originated in Europe in World War I. It is Hold on. It is characterized by dreamlike, illogical, and bizarre imagery aiming to express the unconscious mind and challenge rational thought. I mean, I feel like, honestly, that's giving my, like, artwork too much credit. I feel like that's giving me too much credit. As in the art movement. I mean, it's certainly a movement of something. I feel like, I mean, it's definitely, I don't know, it definitely isn't logical, I can tell you that much. We can look for some examples. Shit list is pretty basic. Pretty basic. No, honestly, yeah, this one's just a meme template. Time to clutch up. I made it, but it's still a meme template, you know what I mean? This is, so this. I forgot Rip of Bozo. I like Rip of Bozo. A human Fred should be in a museum. Human Fred is, I'm trying to find it. Where is Human Fred? His stick bad. Magical. What do I do? Yeah, there was a lot more of the images at the beginning of the video. That's a tier list. Where's Human Fred? Human Fred's here somewhere. We just gotta find him. You can never escape Human Fred. See, these are fairly simple. That's just Raid Shadow Legends, but really poorly cropped and also, like, bit crushed to hell and back. Where's Human Fred? I want Human Fred. There he is! Human Fred! See you. Fun fact. I made... I think I've mentioned this before, but... I think I changed it recently, but I ended up making the skybox in the in the cyber grind to ultra kill. a secret character? Additional lore? Oh god. I've already been going for an hour, Jesus. Also, I didn't comment on it, but this is a... Honestly, this kind of looks like a lost word, Reimu. I don't care. I love it. This looks so cool. The 2 swords, the spear. She does not need all this weaponry, and yet she has it, and I love it. I love that. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. Like, or I forget if I had a plan. You can squeeze them in, the better. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage. I guess I can do this. I know what I can do. Slap City, but again... You know, at some point I do really want to play Misty as Izakaya. I forget if I mentioned that. I probably have, and I'm talking in circles now. But I really do want to. Or like, well, not, because I've played it already. But I mean, like, I want to finish it. I want to, like, play through you know, the whole game. Not just, like, not just the intro. What the fuck? Alright. Start recording. Or I think it'd be a little better, like... Like that. Okay. Now we do this. Move on. Mask, Ruby. Sorry, Zelda, but you don't have enough rubies. Come back when you're a little more richer. So I'll show you rich. I'll be so rich after I upload this video to the to the fanfare of like 2 people. Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Honestly, I wouldn't, if like there was a scene in the Wand of Gamelon where like, or like in the Faces of Evil, where you tried paying with a fucking credit card, I would not be surprised. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage. Okay, yeah, so just... let's just see the frame this ends. It's here. So delete this. And then do the fade out. There we go. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage. I feel like I want a little more of a... With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage. I guess just start at like stage or some shit. Like here. Move on to Mask Ruby stage. Alright. There we go. We're finally in... There's, again, I feel like there's still shit I need to go back and change. I think Mask Ruby section is like the most... I felt like, oh man, I need to change shit. Which is probably only going to persist as the video keeps going on, but it's fine. Get rid of the timings. Yeah, is this still the same character? It's still Rainbow, Jesus. We're gonna get plenty more, though. Is that Dayose? It is. What the fu- Is this just weaponry? Why does... Why does Marissa have the Hounds of Hell? Why does she have this? Why? Who gave Marissa this? Well, actually, nobody gave it to Marissa. She took it. It's like, sorry, Patchouli, I need to borrow your Hounds of Hell. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I got it wrong, you know. Easy mistake to make in the heat of the moment. It just, you know, it happens. Here, we'll start from we'll start from here. Start from Absolute Void. Oh, this is a good mix of her theme, though. I think they're all gonna be kind of heavy rock songs. I guess I'm fine with it for now, although I think in the future I would like... in the future I would like some, not this. But I'm fine with the rock for now. What did I say? Yeah? If you got through Idledu's level before, this first
Shit, you write another. Really up to you. I mean, if you want to make an Aya poem, I'm not gonna stop you. You clearly have a lot of love to give. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this jump, all you have to do is perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a side B. After that, perform a double jump rising side B into another double jump rising side B. You should now be above the second checkpoint. Did I even remotely do that in this clip? If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. No, I did not. Do I even have footage of me doing that? This is Mask Ruby new. I still have Mask Ruby old. Keep in mind. No, I do not. Classic. Absolute classic. Let me... Is this even the gap I want? Stage. If you got through Idledu's level before, this... Hold on, let me listen to this shit. I wanna really listen to myself. Let me pause this for a second. That's a gold room, yeah. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby stage. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make... Alright. Oh shit, I'm not at full bars, I'm only at free. I mean, I haven't dropped any frames, so I guess it should be fine. Let's do... Alright, let's keep listening for now. I feel like I can turn this down just a hair. Okay. Slap City, bitch. Oh yeah, by the way, Alice, I did mention this earlier in stream, but something you might be interested in if, or also Yokai, if Yokai's still here. Some of y'all might be interested in seeing if it happens at a time where y'all can even watch it. I am actually planning on doing a drunk stream, or a drinking stream, on, like, this Saturday. So I do, like, the normal Saturday stream when I'm supposed to, and then and then later during the day, maybe at, like, 5 or 6 for me, I do, like, a drinking stream. Yeah, I will update the About page with the info on that, probably after this stream. We shall see. So it's side B, double jump side B, double jump side B. That's exactly what I wanted. Bro, I got so much nostalgia for the EOSD soundtrack. I love hearing Rumia's theme. It just makes me happy. Okay, so I guess I can just get rid of... And get rid of the entirety of this. I'm not gonna need it. Mask fix. What? Yeah, I wanted a better look at this. What the fuck am I looking at?
And why do I love it? Well, no, I can tell you why I love it. It's because Diose's fucking strapped. Really appeals to my inner American right now. Just fucking... Just Diose with an Uzi, a pistol. I don't even know if that's an Uzi. That's just what I'm gonna call it. And then just a knife, just in her mouth. She just has it ready. This is an incredible image. It's Diose. Oh, that should be an emote. I would make that an emote, but I don't want to steal this person's art to do that. Actually, wait, Alice. I may have another commission for you in the future. Wait a minute. I'm still working on cropping the fucking Marissa image just because I'm really slow about that. But I might have a commission for you in the future. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? I would love to see you just drawing Diose absolutely strapped. It doesn't have to be exactly this image. Like, do your, like, if you were to do it, do your own thing with it. Or I guess, like, yeah, just do whatever you think's appropriate, honestly. Like, if you want to use this image for inspiration, I will not mind at all. But also, if you have some stuff where you're like, oh, I can do my own shit with that, then, like, go for it. I want Diose to be in emote. Yeah, I do know you have like your backlog you're getting for at the moment though, so that'll be a bit away. That'll be a ways in the future. But at some point, I would absolutely want to commission you to do that. Okay, what the fuck was I getting? Mask fix. Also, there's probably going to be more of these, so... 1. Let's see what they got Chirno strapped with. Bro, Chirno's not strapped at all. This is still a really good image. Like, I'm not gonna, like... I'm not here to shit talk. Like, this is incredible. But, like... Man, where's Chirno's Uzi? You know what I mean? Where's Chirno with the blicky? Where's Chirno's blicky? Listen, this is how you appeal Touhou to an international audience. You just... I feel like Mossbag made the same joke. What was it? Fucking... He was talking about, like, the trailer for Silk Song. And he was talking about, like, finally they made... Or they decided to make Ig Hornet appeal to their Australian audience by giving her a boomerang. I'm really hoping that Team Cherry gives some love to the American audience by giving her a gun. Bro, I don't know if y'all ever seen Mossbag. Mossbag's fucking great. I love Mossbag. Okay, wait. Actually, before I do any cutting, let me see. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first okay, I did not cut the audio. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this jump, all you have to do is... Oh, nice, you know, Mossbag. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this jump, all you have to do is perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a... Okay. The best humor you've ever seen. Bro, the Moss Bag... The Moss Bag reviews go crazy right now. Should probably move this back more. Just get myself more room to work with on this shit. Slow this down to like So it's down to like 30%. Maybe not that slow. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first... He's always so chill and then throws the most cursed shit ever. No, yeah. Mossbag is what I would call quietly unhinged. Like, his voice and what he says is so chill and so... Like, he's so calm, so collected. And then he will just, in that same breath, say the most unhinged shit or show the most unhinged shit you've ever heard. And again, like, but he'll still keep, like, the same, he'll still keep the same energy. Like, if you listen to him talk, like, you think he's, like, perfectly normal and fine, and then he'll just show some shit that, like, you never would have expected. I think we're done with the weaponry. Very sad. Also, something I want to mention about Mei-Ling, because, like, yeah, a lot of people like to draw her without pants. I kind of do... and maybe I'm just saying this because I play Soku. I like her with the pants. This jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this jump, all you have to do is perform... Like, is it... You know what I mean? I like her with the pants. It makes it so, like, she'd be able to, like, kick. Or, like... She's able to, like, kick without it being awkward, you know what I mean? I like that. Why is this at 92%? Right. I know why. Pants fetish. I was gonna ask if that's even a thing, but no, it's humanity. Of course it's a fucking thing. Of course it's a thing. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this... Just put it to like 50% or some shit, or like 75%. Or honestly, no, just put it to 50 and then cut it off. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this jump, all you have to... So, I want it on all you have to do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you have to do is perform... Put it forward by like 4 frames. All you have to do is perform... Back 2 frames. All you have to do is perform... And then... Right, so just cut. Also... Okay. I know unhinged topic to bring up, but... I do want to mention with the Diose image from earlier. Like, every time I see a drawing of Diose like that, because like, they like, I'm trying to think of how to tastefully bring this up. Just the way they drew her, you know what I mean? It always reminds me of like Asprey FM's argument of just like, yeah, no, like Diose out of the fairies is like the cute, like, quiet girl or whatever. And, like, and the thing is, like, I want to disagree with him But, like, every time I see fucking art of Dio... Or not every time, obviously. But there has been, like, a decent amount of times, including that image, where I see art of Diose, and I'm like... well, people are doing literally what he said they're doing. It's like, it's just... Like, obviously, like, 90% of the time, like, Diose is, like, a child. But then, like, you have that, like, 10% of the time where they just don't. And it's just like... I'm like, man, I don't like what this says. I don't like what this says. You know what I mean? And maybe it's just because I don't want streamer to be right. But damn it, I don't like that streamer's right. Streamer's 100% right, and I hate it. All you have to do is perform a... Oh my god, this is lagging so much. In order to make this jump, all you have to do is perform a full... I'm going to assume that that is good and fine. Nice. We love Quackama. Look at how cool this Quackama looks. If I'm being honest, this is stock standard Quackama, but I love Quackama's design. Quackama looks so cool. I think I just love basic ass demon design, I guess. It just looks sick. I like the reds and the blacks. Yeah, Quackama is goated. She's so goated. Or I guess, no, yeah, don't do that or yet, I realize. So perform a full hop. Perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a side B. So at the peak of. So cut it on this frame. Yeah, this is 30%. So make this 30%. It is perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a side B. Man, I wish the footage wouldn't lag like this. Of, you'll want to perform a side. Of, you'll want to perform a side B. Okay, hold on. So just jump forward a little bit. You'll want to perform a side. So perform a side B. After that, perform... Okay, that's too far forward. Side B. Make it minus 10 frames or so. Perform a side B. Make it minus 3 frames. Perform a side B. 2 frames. Perform a side B. You know, the thing is, like, this process is only going to get more annoying the more footage I get in on this. And we're only on character 2 out of 8. Perform a side B. After that, perform a double jump right. Okay. Perform a double jump rising side B. So slow this down to 30%. Damn, song just ended. Okay. Okay, is it just me or does this patch really look terrifying? Like, look at her face. It's like she's trying to stare into your soul. She's scary.
scary. I like her ribbons though. I like the plaid texturing on those. Perform a side B. After that, perform a double jump rising side B into another double. Hold on. So what's this? After that, perform a double jump. So perform that, perform a double. Perform a double jump rising. If we can get through the first jump today, that'd be nice. Perform a double jump rising. Perform a double jump rising. It's like this. Perform a double jump rising side B into another double jump rising. Perform a double jump rising side B into another double jump rising side B. So take this frame, cut it, and then take this section and make it 30%. Or maybe 50%. Perform a double jump rising side B into another double jump rising side B. I just need it on another rising side B. You should jump rising side B. I love that piano. Holy shit. Double jump rising side B. Do another double jump rising side. Like here. Another double jump rising side. You can hear the delay on that. Another double. Okay, change it to like 40. 41. 401. Oh, no, sorry. 39. Bro, you really? Well, actually, no. Yeah, I think these are knives. Sakia also looks terrifying. They give her a watch. There's no, like, visible knives on screen. Kind of sad. With another double jump rising side B. Yeah, we have the classic Touhou 9 theme. With another double jump rising side B. Okay, so cut here. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay. What is this? This is 39%. Let's save this real quick. God, this is lagging the fuck out.
We're gonna get through this first jump, though. We're gonna do it. Another double jump rising side B. You should now be above the second checkpoint. One. There we go. It's all in sincerity and... Oh, no. So the second right, because there's a character limit. I'm gonna read this in my head. What's that bitch ass motherfucker? Atante. Nay. Alright then. Good poem. What the fuck? She's like a gargoyle. Listen, you can never stop Aya fans. This is what I found out. Be about this. You are the #1 example of this. Second checkpoint. Now be about the second checkpoint. Alright, here we go again. I know the issue. You are very dedicated to your wife, and honestly, that's something special. I was gonna say it's special nowadays, but not necessarily nowadays, just in general. Now be above the second checkpoint. Once you're above the second checkpoint, you have to get past the spikes guarding it. And unlike it'll do, you don't have a teleportation device. My hard drive consists of her and only her. Don't think you've shown me this one. I'll wait for Remy to finish. What is this, I wonder? What could it be? Hold on. Now be above the second checkpoint. Once you're above the second checkpoint, you have to get past the spikes guarding it. And unlike it'll do, you don't have... I want it to be on and. Don't have a teleportation device. Swap it first. Oh, that's the thumbnail I see. Wait, no, that's the thumbnail of this one. What is this? What did I just see? Cumbia mexicana. Yeah, wait, you want me to butcher this real quick? Los espíritus vengativos. Alright, there we go. Reimu's face right now is probably what half of chat it looks like after I tried pronouncing that. I do love this art. I pronounce it very well for a non-speaker. Okay, I'll take it. If I'm being, I only know Spanish vowels, but not actually. I know some of the basic rules to the Spanish vowels, but not all of them. That's the extent of my knowledge. Like it'll do, you don't have a teleportation to. Like it'll do, you don't. And unlike it'll do, you don't have a You hate Cumbia? Why do you hate? What have they done to you? And unlike it'll do, you don't have. And unlike it'll. And unlike it'll. It sounds like shit. I look over at chat and the first two things I see are fuck it and it sounds like shit. To be fair, it does sound like Coom. It's Coomerland over there. And unlike it'll do, you. And unlike it'll do, you don't. I do like the mix, though. Very good. Never double jump rising side B. You should now be above the second checkpoint. Once you're above the second checkpoint, you have to get past the spikes guarding it. And unlike it'll do, you don't have a Okay. Fortunately, it's not the only thing that channel does, but I'm guessing it does mean that you just like a lot of their rage and stuff like that. This one is fine? Look at so I mean he might like some more then. Also, I didn't realize Cumbia was the name of an instrument. Cause like I was thinking of like fucking like Columbia or some shit. It was the I don't know, I was thinking like the Bia. It's like I was thinking Columbia. So I just thought like Cumbia was the name of like another location. It's not an instrument. Oh, it's the name of a genre. Okay, okay. So it's not the name of a place and it's not the name of the instrument, it's the name of a genre. So I was wrong both times. It's wrong on both accounts. Gotcha. Oh no, this thumbnail's really good. I like this. This is a full-ass song, too. I'll give this a like. My second attempt at a Mexican cumbia. I'm calling it like this time, since it's a bit of an abstract between various inspirations I got from cumbia. See, I don't know how to... This is an N-ye, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's like, no... Because O is O. Norteña. Nya. right? Cumbia sonidera and techno cumbia. Or it's, yeah, because it's techno and it's cumbia. Techno cumbia. And since I couldn't find exactly what to call it yet, there's still very obvious elements. I thought that's how I'd name it. Genre aside, I hope this at least sounds good. I liked this. This is a very good song. Yeah, and Genji looks so out of it. Genji looks so fucking out of it. You're starting to sketch? You want chibi, manga, or what style? My ass is not doing an anime-esque style. I guess manga would make the most sense in my head. I want her to look at least slightly threatening. You know what I mean? Yeah, again, and as always, do not worry about doing it quickly. Whenever it's done is whenever it's done. I do not need this shit right now. I really do appreciate you doing this. I'm very thankful. Like I'm very thankful for like the art you have done for me, because I do genuinely like it. What even are the differences between those kind of cumbias? Well, I assume it's just like a mixing of genres, right? So it's like you mix techno with cumbia, right? Oh, hey, wait, why do we have knives here, but not for Sakuya? Or I guess these are swords? Nah, these are, like, knives, right? Whoever made this really likes plaid. They really like plaid. What would be a middle ground for living under a rock? Huh. I wasn't ready for this. What would be a middle ground? Like, I don't know, like living in like a tunnel or some shit? Like living under a bridge, maybe? I think a bridge would work, right? Because, you know, sometimes people would, like, chuck newspapers down there. Living under a bridge. Yeah, I mean, for some things, yeah. Definitely. Nah, just take the footage of it'll. I don't want like more repeat footage in here, but it's gonna lag either way. I might as well just fucking do what I think's right. What have I been living under a bridge about on this specific instance? Because I assume, or do you just mean in general? I mean, I imagine I live under a bridge. Because like. Okay, to be fair, what it is literally just I don't have social media. That's like if we're being straight up, that's literally just what it is. Damn. We welcome you to this religion with open arms. Okay, to be fair, I feel like that's more of a regional thing. When am I ever gonna, like, I don't really listen to, like, Spanish music all that often, right? Like, when am I gonna be hearing about cumbia? Also, I really don't know genres. Yeah, no, that is something about me. Like, I do not pay attention to genres, like, at all for the most part. It really is just a, like somebody plays music, and then I'm like, oh, I like this music. And then if you ask me to define what genre it is, even if it's a song I really like, I could not tell you. Like, I could have heard Cumbia before today, and I would not have been able to identify it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's, you know, that's song. That's... yeah. Oh, you know. That's like a song. It's genuinely what it is for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, actually, here's what I could do. Hold on, we're at 40:03. Because I could screenshot it. And then I can give it to you over the Discord. Like this. And then I have had it open on Slap for a long time, haven't I? I love myself. I love myself. Yeah, just putting it out there. Yeah, no, Diose is fucking strapped. Diose is 100% strapped. Wait, where are you? There you are. Boom. Image. Again, this is one of my favorite Diose drawings of all time. Ah. Okay, now pull up. No, pull up Task Manager, and then I feel like I switched it over so I wouldn't get like the Discord ping sound during streams, but it's fine. I closed Discord either way while I'm streaming, so it's not doesn't really matter. In any case, back to huge tittied Letty White Rock. Like Jesus. See, now I can make this really meta, and I could also say, I could write thank you, or you're welcome in the chat. It's not important what I said. Don't worry about what the streamer said, alright? Never pay attention to streamer. Oh, I did, hold on. Let me show the die pick. Alright, hold on. We got it. No, because this is genuinely incredible. Like, this is a fucking hilarious image. I love this shit. Look at her. Look at how fucking strapped. She is ready to kill. I didn't even notice this gun over here. I was too busy focusing on the gun in front of me. I was focusing on this gun too much. I didn't even see this one. And she also has whatever this is. I don't know what that is. She has bullet pouches. It's fucking incredible. Title Reloaded. I should make that. I would use this as a thumbnail image, but again, that would be stealing art, I think. Like, I could change it around in some shit, but I don't know. I'd want the artist's permission before using it for a thumbnail. Because what I was thinking was making this image and then literally doing that. Like, I could put on, like, fucking, like, Touhou 20 Special Edition. It's like, now featuring strapped Diose. Touhou 21 lore. Oh my god, wait, Fairy Wars Reloaded, that'd be perfect. That would be. Touhou 21 lore, someone gave the fairies guns and told them they were wanting guns to break the humans. Oh god. It's like, man, Zun went surprisingly dark with Touhou 21. I wasn't expecting this. I was like, man, Zun's talking about, like, American gun laws now? It's weird. Guarding it. And unlike it'll do, you don't have a teleportation device. Guarding it. And unlike it'll do, you don't have a teleportation device. So you have no other choice but to embrace. So, okay, I want it on so. So you have no other Hey, wait, I haven't looked at... Oh, no, I did look at Chen. I didn't comment on Chen. Chen's sick. I love this. She's breaking the chain. She got the fucking cut on her face. That's an incredible Chen. Guarding it. And unlike it'll do, you don't have a teleportation device. So you have no other choice but to embrace. Make this 30%. Hold on, do I say embrace style here? But to embrace style. I want the air dodge to happen when I say embrace style. Embrace style. Embrace style. So what I need, here's what I need. So I need a Control C, Control V this. Oh, he's nice. That's a really cute Alice, actually. I like that. Also, look at how much detail they put into the dolls. And they got the... They put so much detail in the magic circle, too. I love all this art. It's so good. It's already the first time I read art, like... The first time I read, like, phonetically spelled out, like, Arisu... I was like, what the fuck am I reading? I was like, that's not even close. And then eventually I just realized, like, oh no, that's just how you pronounce it in Japanese. I was definitely caught off guard the first time I saw Arisu. And I'm like, what the fuck? You are very cute. I'm just gonna blatantly drop that with nothing to back it up. It's like, it's 100% what I'm saying. And if I ever retract that statement, fucking clip my ass on Twitter to high hell. Look at all those smiling individuals. Don't have a teleportation device. So you have no... a choice but to embrace style. So you have no other choice but to embrace style. Like this. So you have no other choice but to embrace style. What you want to... Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So last thing we'll do... What you want to do here... Okay. Or actually, no. Have it go until he lands. Like that. Okay, so now... Okay, last thing we'll do before we're done with editing for today. Put in buttons. Add the buttons. So go Slap City, buttons. Now we need a full left. Yeah, so we'll add this. So what I want to do, because I'll do the thing I've been normally doing, where I'll end the stream with cropping more of the image, just to make sure I get more progress done on that. But while I'm cropping it, I also want to download this to see how this section goes. What you have to do is perform a full hop. I realize, and I should change the other section to more reflect this, but I should do this. Oh, we got Lily White. This is a really tall Lily White, actually. It's very, very mature-looking Lily White. It's kind of cool. Cool to see different interpretations of Lily. I can't imagine Lily without imagining very small creature, you know what I mean? Okay, so now it's too big. We gotta get this just right. And by just right, I mean slightly off to the point where I don't care. Or just slightly off enough to where I can't be bothered to change it anymore. Yeah, that's about right. Did you know there's a Pixiv tag that's just Lily? Wait. I'm sorry. My brain's in a back and forth state between wanting to be confused and then also being like, but it's humanity. But then also being like, but why? And then my brain just comes back to, because it's humanity. That's a really specific tag. It's what? What is the actual name of that tag? Is it just grown-up? Can you actually share what the tag is called, or is that too graphic?
Is that name too bad to share? Perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a... It's booby white. Okay, so it really is just... Oh my god. I was thinking like grown-up Lily White or some shit, or like adult Lily White. No, it's just booby white. Okay, then. Listen, people want to draw tits, alright? I'm not here to judge that. I just do think this shit's ridiculous, alright? Perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a side... Oh my god. Okay. I think this is correct. Alright, I realize I need to Control-C, Control-V this. Making a Pixiv account was the biggest mistake of your life? Yeah, probably. I mean, there's probably some cool stuff you can find on Pixiv. I don't know, there's probably some good art up there. I just remember Asprey FM talking about, like, what was it, like a Pixiv drawing of, like, Ray Mari. And he was like, here's the oldest drawing of Ray Mari I can find. He's like, aw, that's sweet. Now here is in the immediate following image from that same artist, and it's just like, he just has to like blur it to hell and back, and he's like, oh, well, alright then. Now that's... Yeah, only 15%. I really like to imagine when you said Korn, like you mean like the band Korn, like Korn. Bro, where's the Touhou Korn mashup drawings at? I actually don't know what like Korn looks like visually other than their logo. But can we get like Touhou characters dressed up as the band Korn? I think that'd be hilarious. You can do the mats. I love how they're not even remotely close to each other. Listen, they are abiding by the 6 feet rules right now. Perform a side B. After that, perform a... Bro, I'm getting so many Discord pings on my phone. They're not like DMs, they're just like at everyone's. And they're just all happening right now. Or they're all happening today. Not what could have been, but what should have been. Hold on. What is this? Jesus Christ. Does she have this frame in Udalg? This is fan-drawn, right? I'm pretty sure this is fan-drawn. I don't remember this frame. I feel like I'd remember this. Oh, it is Okina. So I'm saying fuck it to Okina. Thank you for the submission, but I'm not... We're going back to Prison Rivers. Perform a side B. After that, perform a double jump rising side. Yeah, definitely fan art. Like, the thing is, I wanted to say definitely fan art, and like that's what my brain was telling me. But I'm like, but what if it is Zun art though? And I look really dumb thinking it was fan art. Like, whenever you state something on the internet, you always just have to remember, like, what if I'm wrong, and now I look really dumb for stating the wrong thing? You always have to remember that. I knew this day would come eventually. No. We listen to this right now.
This is the the radio player has been redeemed. Okay, this one's definitely fan art though. It begins now. We interrupted fucking Suokina before. So now Suokina gets to interrupt Prism Rivers. It's only fair. This is the law of equivalent exchange that I have arbitrarily come up with. Perform a double jump rising side B into another. If I'm being honest, I'm fine with Okina. I just wanted to do it for the sake of the bit. It was just funny in my head to say fuck Okina. I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of her patterns, to be real. And for the longest time, I couldn't tell the difference between Junko and Okina. But I don't hate either of them. Never double jump rising side B. You should. I think I know what to do, because I could visually show it, but I could just have a sound clip of someone, you know the do it again sound clip. I could play that the second the second double jump rising side B happens. Perform a double jump rising side B into another double jump rising side B. Do it again. Nah, I'll add text. Fuck it. No, that is something about me though. I'm willing to commit to a bit, even if it's not my actual opinion. Yeah. But again. You would get along with Suno7. He hates Okina as a meme because he's a Free Fairies fan and... Oh, yeah! Oh, actually, no, that's a great reason to hate Okina. It's like, but we got such a great image. We got the fantastic image of fucking Clown Piece being choked out. I forgot about this. This is cool looking. Hold on, I want to play this. I don't think I ever listened to this, but I remember seeing this years ago and thinking that this was really, or I guess a year ago. Oh, this is the same person who uploads this stuff. I didn't even know that. Or like who uploaded the I already forget what the genre's called. Cumbia. That's so good. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm turning this up. Yeah, I did not listen to this. Oh my god. Just imagine if Suika had missing power at 19 or the release for her final boss appearances. Double jump rising
That would
side
be
B
really
to
cool.
Another double jump rising side B. You should now be above the second checkpoint. Okay. And the last thing I need to add is... So in this frame at... I guess not that. Do this. And then on this frame. Wait. Yeah. This arrangement combines both the viral arrangement and the original melody. Oh wait, it does? I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, cause I guess... Yeah, this part isn't a part of it. This is a part of the viral arrangement, isn't it? Hi, before E. Can confirm now it does apple. It does both apples. Choice, but to embrace style. Yeah, I think this is a fine point to cut them off. Choice, but to embrace style. Okay. Alright, we're done with this for now, but we're gonna export the project. Just so I can see how that section looks without all the lag. And then we're gonna, like... While that's going, we're gonna open up GIMP. So I guess switch it to art again. But yeah, decent progress on that. We must... I must crop. I missed crop? Must. Where the fuck are you? Why is all my UI over there? Why did calculating the amount of lily white corn and pixel force me to take out a paper and pen? Because it's a calculation. You're not gonna fucking put that shit in your head. I mean, you could, but that's hard. You're in an ad. Alright. I will welcome you back with open arms. Welcome back. How you doing? There's less than I thought. Yeah, I guess, like, to be fair, if it's something you don't want to see, you'll remember the times you see it way more than you remember the times of stuff you actually do want to see. Like, you're gonna remember the corn way more than you'll remember the, what's another analogy I can use here? You remember the corn way more than you remember the, I don't know, chicken. It's kind of a goofy looking Kaneko, but I like it. Oh, that's such a cute looking Koishi. Never a better time to say that line. Wait. I'm lost. Which line did I say? Was it about the chicken? If I'm being honest, I don't even know how chicken really... I was just thinking of, like, a food that I would like to eat. I like eating chicken. Chicken's good. To be fair, though, I don't... Corn's weird. Okay. Okay, tell me if I'm fucking crazy, right? But I feel like corn on the cob is better than loose kernel corn. I like corn on the cob infinitely more than when it's just, like, loose corn. Am I crazy for this? Oh, you said there was something else? How did I not say that? Or how did I not see that? Not say. Okay, I'm going crazy. If the creator even made a joke about it saying, it takes two to tango. I like that, actually. That's really good. It's a perfect... He had to use both songs in order to make one complete tango package. Yo, look at Yomu. She's so cool. She's so cool. There'll be 2 rounds of sketch ideas. Pick between the 2. Second will be stretched after a bit. You're in chronic pain. You might want to deal with the chronic pain. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, but I'll be ready for whenever that happens. Corn in a cup? Okay, I may have said it weird, but I meant corn on the cob. Not in a cup. What the hell in a cup? We call that esquite. Esquite. The fuck? Is that a real thing? Hold on. Wait. Mexican street corn salad is a popular and flavorful Mexican street food. It's essentially the off-the-cob version. Oh, okay. No, but I want it on the cob, not off the cob. The classic Mexican grilled corn on the cob. Why is the image so blurry down here? Like on the... Oh, it's really blurry on the sides. Whoa. My ass will not deal with the chronic pain. Yeah, I mean, chronic pain as an artist sounds like it fucking sucks. Yeah. To be fair, I probably just said it in a weird way. Like, I was probably just saying it, like, quick enough to where it sounded like cup. Cob, cup. Where even are we on this? We're getting up to the T. We're almost back to the S. So we're getting somewhere. It's literally just these and then cropping the sides of like the lights on the mini Hakaro. And then this image will be good enough to use in the as a follower emote. You know how exciting that'll be? Now when I go on rambling for 2 hours, you can officially tell me to shut up. Now, it'll be incredible. What the fuck am I hearing? Hold on. I could not make out a word of that. I'm pretty sure it was English. I could not... Cinema. Yo, that speech, though, goes pretty fucking hard. Yeah, I think it was in English. It sounded like it was in English, but I straight up could not make out a word of it. Bro, oh my god, speaking of English, I was watching, the Evangelion movies or whatever. You know, like the fucking, like, 1.0 and, like, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. I was watching 2.0 last night, and there's the movie starts with a big, like, one of the main characters being in, like, Europe or some shit. But like, they're, like, I don't know where they're at, but, like, they're talking English or whatever. And the way he's talking English is so fucking funny. Well, like, it's not just him. Like, literally everybody. Like, the commander is, like, just sounds so fucking chill about everything. He's like, we cannot let the angel get into Sector 5. Or whatever. And it's just like, and then, like, fucking, you got, like, I forget his name. It's, like, Ryoji or some shit. And he's just like, it sounds like he's trying to do, like, a southern accent or something. Just like, you can't. It's like, you can't stop the angels. I don't know, it's just, it's so bad and so funny. It was a good thing. It worked. Worked out flawlessly. Definitely same artist. I like the fireballs she's got around her. Alright, I guess I could probably just call those Will-O-Wisp, actually. I think that would have been the right time to use that term. Pretty good progress. And we're halfway to downloading the layout, or what we currently have recorded. To be fair, I'm technically not done editing that section yet, because I want to throw in, what is it? I have the little, like, Tony Hawk sound effects with the image of the Chirno Fumo, and I want that. I want to use that again for the air dodge on Mask Ruby section. I don't know. I might edit that, like, in between streams. Might be interesting. God, Something I learned about recently, or somewhat recently, that, like, has kind of left me in a state of, like, I don't really know how to, like, phrase this anymore. So, apparently, because, like, I always, when I write my time zone, I write CST, because that's what I heard it, like, defined as, or, like, that's what I thought it was. Because, like, you know, I looked up, like, US map, and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, what's my time zone in the US map? And I saw Central, and I was like, okay. But apparently, mine is Central Daylight Savings Time, because I go along with Daylight Savings Time. But Central Time Zone doesn't actually, like, true Central Time Zone doesn't actually account for Daylight Savings Time. And so now, I don't know whether to write CST or CDT. I guess I could just write CDT. It would be more accurate if I wrote CDT. I just wrote CST for so long. It would probably be smarter if I changed it to CDT, though. Because you look up CDT and it should show... Well, because it automatically... If you look up CST, it automatically converts it to CDT. Because people just assume that if you're asking for CST, you're asking for CDT. Because true CST is a very small, like, portion of the world. You ever had the situation where you express a difficult opinion in a very diplomatic way, but then someone else just bluntly says what they think? I don't know if I've ever had that happen before. I mean, it feels like if it's happened, I don't remember it. I mean, that's just a pretty common thing. It's like, you know, because, like, sometimes, like, if it's especially if it's a sensitive subject, you want to approach it carefully. Also, like, it also depends on how much, like the context of how you're describing it. Because I feel like if you're trying to describe, like, a serious opinion through chat, it's so easy to misinterpret text that you have to be very careful about how you're phrasing what you're saying. Whereas opposed to, like, if you're, like, the streamer or some shit, right? You say something, and then somebody, like, misconstrues what you said in chat, and then you can just, like, frame one, see that, and, like, just start saying shit immediately. But if somebody, like, sees what you said in chat, like, it takes a while for you to actually, like, write up your response of what you were actually trying to say, which is plenty of time for just anything to happen to you. So it's very, yeah, it's a very, like, interesting process. Social situations dictate a lot when it comes to, like, describing, like, thoughts and opinions. I like the gun. I think, yeah, the eyes look a little too, like, intense. I think it's, like, fine if her eyes are, like, more normal looking. But I do like it so far. Yeah, but I sure want to see the other one. And that's why you always need an entire apology video on your clipboard. True. I mean, to be fair, it's just a rough sketch. Like, you can't expect it to be perfect, like, like that quickly. I'd be surprised. The duality of man. I was in a final boss theme discussion the other day. I thought Zanmu's theme wasn't as good as I initially believed, but stressed I still liked it. Another guy full sends, Zanmu's theme is garbage. So, you know, some people approach situations a little more, like, carefully, like you, and then some people are just, like, full send it. You know? They're both valid ways of expressing emotions. It's just one will, you know, one will ruffle a little more feathers than another. To be fair, like, and I think it's funny, because you can go out of your way to describe that, like, oh yeah, you know, like, Zanmu's theme, like, you know, like, I don't like it as much as I thought I did, but I still think it's a pretty good theme. But somebody will still hear that and be like, well, I think Zanmu's theme is fucking amazing, actually, so fuck you for even saying that. Or, like, or it's not even that, like, they'll just, like, misconstrue your words, and they'll be like, what do you mean you don't like it? And you're like, that's literally not what I said. It's just like, but you said, and it's like, read the text, buddy, I said I liked it. I just said I didn't like it as much as I initially thought I did. I felt like we were a neat cartoon meme. Yeah. That's definitely meme material. Absolutely. My favorite are the ones that just add slop at the end of whatever thing they don't like and refuse to elaborate on why they think it's bad. Oh. The image just, or the project just on. Hold on. Now, I mean, like, slop is a very basic way of describing that you don't like something. But yeah, it can just... Yeah, sometimes you do need more elaboration than just saying, like, bad adjective. Also known as a badjective. Distance, so the more you can squeeze them in, the better. With that covered, we can now officially move on to Mask Ruby's stage. If you got through Idledu's level before, this first jump should look pretty familiar. In order to make this jump, all you have to do is perform a full hop, which at the peak of, you'll want to perform a side B. After that, perform a double jump rising side B into another double jump rising side B. You should now be above the second checkpoint. Once you're above the second checkpoint, you have to get past the spikes guarding it. And unlike Idledu, you don't have a teleportation device. So you have no other choice but to embrace style. Might want to make that ending section a little faster, but yeah. Yeah, so that is fine. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, so we're done with this for now. I want to, before I stop stream, I want to finish the S. I want to finish the S. Yeah, no, the garbage opener is still hilarious. Okay, at least they did explain it. That's a really cool Suika, by the way. I didn't even see Yukari. You forgot music. It's like, oh shit, you didn't add the music to the image. What are you gonna do? Think this should be fine. Keep going down. Oh yeah, we're going down. Yeah, no, yeah, again, this playlist has just been, like, kind of, like, full rock. It's, like, highly responsive to metal. That was a pretty good playlist. Well, actually, I don't remember much about it, but I remember liking it. Sounds like it's just like, song, you cool? The song's like losing its mind right now. It's just fucking, it's stuck in the loop, dude. At some point, it's not even about wanting a full-blown explanation of why they think something is bad. A simple, I don't know, I just don't like it would be leagues better than the mindset of, I'm just going to add this one word I recently learned of as a substitute for any discussion on the enjoyment or lack of thereof. Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, that's a really good looking recall. Yeah, well, because, like, sometimes you do just like or dislike something and you can't fully articulate why. You just know that it's, like, it either vibes with your brain or it doesn't, you know? Like, obviously, like, being able to explain exactly why you do or don't like something is nice. Or, like, I don't know, there's a lot of, like, interesting stuff that can come from, like, fully learning and exploring why you do and don't like what you like. Or, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like, sometimes just being like this, I'm not a fan of this is just, like, yeah, it's just better than, like, just trying to trash on it. I think I am personally a fan of, like, just really getting into the nitty-gritty of it. Like, well, I mean, to be fair, there is a lot of times where I enjoy something and my explanation isn't any better than just, like, I do like this or I don't like this. But, like, when I hear somebody else, like, really, like, start going off on why they, like, do or don't like something, like, I'm all there for it. I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me get my fucking popcorn. I want to listen to this shit. Like, to me, just hearing other people's, like, thoughts and opinions on stuff is just really interesting. Even if I don't necessarily agree with it, it's just, like... It's very... I don't know. Like, it's just interesting to see where other people come from on like, perspectives. Like, for example... why people draw, or why there's a tag on Pixiv for Lily White with giant milkers. that'd be a very interesting thing to hear about why that's a tag. Somebody talking about, like, why they included it as a tag on Pixiv. Aw, man, they gotta have some fucking opinions, my guy. They gotta have some opinions. Like, the idea of getting into a why I like / dislike something, unfortunately, I'm really bad at words and can barely form a coherent sentence. I think I can form a coherent argument, but it takes me time, right? Like, I would need to, like, really, like, sit down, like, a fucking pen and paper, and, like, really contemplate why I do or don't like something. like, some people are just really good at just, like, figuring out, like, why exactly it is and just going off in the moment. And I respect those people so much. My goofy ass has been trying to write a Lobotomy Corporation review for months now, and I can barely get a single sentence in it. Like, that's fair. Like, just, again, it can be hard to articulate that shit. I feel like there's a little too much white here. See a little too much of the white. I really like that outro. That's good. That's Mystia? Both, like, the song and the face. What the fuck? This looks like... Man, what was that game called? Hold on. Hold on. I know exactly the image I'm thinking of, and I need to find it. Yeah, there we go. It reminds me of Feed the Head. This is what it reminds me of. You see what I mean? Like, with this mouth shape here, it's like Feed the Head. Am I wrong? I like the red she's got going on in her eyes though. That's cool. Why? What does that mean? I would understand if that was all one sentence, but like, I never thought I'd hear "my fellow gooner" as an explanation, as an exclamation. It's like it's like saying, like, "My good sir." There we go. There's the redeem. Can we get an "I love women" in the chat? I feel like we haven't had enough "I love women." We've had so much gooning. We haven't. We haven't had. We need to get the other, like, redeem some more love. You know what I'm saying? I think Noveka's a guy, right? I actually don't know. I've never asked. Okay, this song's kind of growing on me, though. Well, and it's done. I was like, oh, wait, you know what? I think I'm really coming around on this song. And we'll never hear it again. That's really cool. Also love that piano. You're a guy in real life. On the... It's like on RuneScape, though, 100% a girl. Please give me all of your gold. Also known as a girl. Okay, that's really good. I've never heard that one. I've never seen that before.
Was it, I remember hearing like a bit one time where it's just like somebody's like, I'm a cop. That stands for Citizen on Patrol. So close to having the yes done. Novaka, my queen. When I was young, I had to constantly explain I was a guy because my handles always made people think I was a girl. Oh my god. I mean, like, yeah, when you don't have, like, a face or anything to go by on the internet, it's just hard to tell. Even though Becca is seemingly a real name for women in some wait, really? Huh. I would not have guessed. I guess maybe it's because I pronounced it as Noveka for a long time, but, like, in my head, Noveka has more of a male ring to it than like... Or it sounds like more of like a guy name than a girl name. I really like the background instruments they got there. This is just a really good mix of Kane's theme. You're like, yeah, it's a little too much white in this. Get it out of here. Not gonna lie, this emote is bringing me the fuck out. If you don't want to draw it right now, you're good. If you're feeling burnt out right now, then take a break. That is always good for this stuff. Because, like, yeah, because even if you do push forward, you're just not going to end up making something that you like. You know what I mean? Like, you can't rush creating stuff. Your goat Saki would say, oh, well, that's a bot. Already got him, nice. Thank you, Noveka. Or Nebeka. Very menacing looking Tay. Fuck it, we cook, we ball. Again, just keep in mind, if you are feeling tired, make sure to take a break. Like, the worst thing you can do is try to force yourself to be creative when your brain's not feeling up to it. I know this from experience. I know this very fucking well. This isn't a emote. It's in case you could use the emote, shut the fuck up. Wait, me or you?
There are a lot of languages like Spanish, for example, where names ending in A are typically female. It's not always the case, but it'll often be right if you go by that rule. Okay. Okay, so it's the ah that makes it sound more like a girl's name. Interesting. Oh, directed towards the bot. Okay. That actually would be great. Every time a bot shows up, you can just be just like, oh, did you know there's cheap viewers on this website? And then you just hit him with the shut the fuck up into the ban. Look up the first shut the fuck up emote on 7TV is from Kafka from HSR stepping on the viewer. What? Let me add that one to my own channel real quick. What the fuck? So we'll have 2 shut the fuck ups. We'll have Marissa and we'll have stepping on the viewer. Or whatever that is. How much white is on that? Wow, I left a lot of white. Why did I leave so much white? Hold on. This will not do. I don't want it in my porridge. I don't want it in my stew. I mean, I guess in terms of GIMP, sure. I guess it's not an incorrect statement. But it's not, listen, it's not racist. It's you know, cuz it's my own people. So it's self-deprecation. Very different. I think that's good. There we go. What time is it? It's almost 3 hours. Here, I wanna see if I can like figure out how to get some of these to the point where like that I'm looking for. I'm not gonna say that word because I don't think that's a slur, but it sounds like something. With the hard R. I'm also going far back into the conversation. I have no idea why anyone would want Stacked Lily White, but adult Chen exists, and she. Listen. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Listen. It's like, I'm sure there's stacked versions of literally every Touhou character on the planet, right? Like, this is just how it is. The thing is, like, the way you message that makes me kind of interested to see what you saw, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to know. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, what did he see to like get that response out of him? But at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to look up adult Chen? Do I really want to see this? Probably not. Oh, what I did? Let's say there's now one thing I like about you. Oh, never mind. I did miss the second part. I hate those tin can looking salad ass motherfuckers.
We're diving a little bit into the deep end. I think we need to pull it back. Somebody is actually gonna get offended if we keep going this way. I know it's just like hypothetical like robots or whatever, but I feel like this is encouraging some shit that we don't want if we keep going in this direction. Yeah, I think more like that. That's fine, because it completes the shape and it's like fairly yellow. Wow, she looks fucking menacing. Well, see, now that you said you like Chen now I'm even more interested to see it. But also, my mind goes way too back and forth on this shit. Listen, I have a far-reaching morbid curiosity, and I don't like it. My morbid curiosity goes way too far. Because, like, I know I shouldn't see whatever images you just saw just now, but there's a part of my mind that's like, well, now I want to know. It's the fucking duality in my brain. It's like, I'm just like, well, what was it? What did he see? I feel like, yeah, I can cut more of this out. Good old Eren Yagakoro. Okay. Honestly, yeah, I think we just go for finishing this right now, to be real. You're getting one that isn't too horny. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then, yeah, if it's not too bad, then I can show it on stream, so that you will all be subject to my fucking my morbid curiosity. It's like sometimes I just want knowledge, even if that knowledge is horrible. I just want it. I want to know more about this world that I live in. This weird ass world that I live in. This one shouldn't have... Okay, let me check it first. This one shouldn't have anything that can't be shown on Twitch, considering they ban VTubers from showing their hips. Who knows? That's a fair thing to ban.
It's taking a while to load. No, yeah, that should be fine. There we go. This is adult Chen. This is probably the most serious looking you'll ever see Chen. Other works, just cat. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Can you imagine how fucking long it must have done to, like, get all the shading on that? That's a telemarketer. This one's weirder because a lot of it is already yellow to begin with. I think that's fine. I think it's like whenever I imagine, like, I think it is funny because, like, again, with that image of Chen, it's just not what I envision when I think of Chen. When I think of Chen, I think of adorable, goofy-ass cat just doing just whatever goofy shit she wants. You know what I mean? Like, I look at that image and I'm like, it's not really Chen. It's not, or like that, like with my mind's eye of what I, like, think of Chen, like, that, it just doesn't line up. I'm like, that's some fucking, like, adult woman cosplaying as Chen. that's what that is. You know, and if she wants to cosplay as Chen, then that's chill. But that's not Chen. but it's not Chen. The fact that it looks nothing like I'd imagine Chen to look like is probably the main reason I like her. That's fair, because, like, if you don't really like Chen's design, right, it gives you, like, it gives you another interpretation on the same character. I could see that. I think I like adorable goofball characters, so that's why I'm chill with Chen the way she is. Jesus Christ, it's blowing out the fucking speakers. Your battery died? Oh, damn. Well, welcome back. We were looking at Chen art while you were away. Having PCB as my first LNB did not do Chen any favors. That is fair. Yeah, no. I think I'm fine with Chen's patterns now. But, like, yeah, when I was... PCB was my first Lunatic 1cc, and I did not like her final even remotely. Now I'm fine with it. Now I'm like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, did you do, like, L&B, like, just you weren't allowed to bomb, or were you trying to go no border bricks as well? Because I did not bother for no border breaks. No border breaks sounds like did not sound fun to me. Oh, that's cool. Bro, Mocha has a sick design. Yeah, I think it's fine. Look, I did it. Let's take one last look at it. Look at that. Fully cropped. I like it. Let's send it. So what do you think I... Really does sound like uncle talk, huh? I mean, like, legitimately, no. For the sake of this bit, yes. Yeah, I just don't know how comfortable I am going down the the whole racist bit. I just feel like we're veering off into territory that's just not gonna lead us anywhere good. You know what I mean? Oh, well, yeah, hating AI is fine. Hating AI is, like, perfectly chill. Hold on. Viewer rewards, emotes. Here we go. Look at this shit. Open up the third slot. Oh, yeah, I need to resize this. I forgot. What are the... 112 by 112... Wait. What do these need to be? Oh, no, it'll auto-resize. No, never mind. It's fine. Nice. Must. SD. I could just call it SDFU. Yeah, I could just call it that. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, wait. I always forget. There we go. Wait, it just got added? Wait, the wriggle one was, like, pending for, like a year. The one that... And then the one that just says SDFU is fine. And there it is. There we go. New follower emote. And if I go to here... I actually don't see it in mine. It'll probably reset for me next stream. There we go, though. There's 2 more open slots. Will those be filled in the future? Who knows? Only time will tell. I should be doing this. It's like I can't let stream look at my statistics. They'll know I'm a bad streamer because I don't have big numbers. Okay, I'm also gonna go before I end stream. I want to go into my bio and I wanna edit. I'll make sure you'll be filled up on emotes. Maybe when I see a clanker. Me when I see AI. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Also, it should be fine if you see this, right? Yeah. It's his fucking username. Also, we doing a drunk stream this upcoming Saturday at around 5 to 6 p.m. CDT. Forgot to add a comma. Don't we all hate AI? Yeah, let's correct this, cuz CDT is technically the time zone I'm at. Save that. So yeah, drunk stream this Saturday. I also wait. I have a thing. I have a, what is it? No, it's in local disk. It's in text files. There we go. So if you're ever wondering, I literally just have my fucking stream. I have my bio as a thing whenever I need to change it, because I do typically change my bio if I'm going to miss a stream, and then after the miss streamed, I just Control C this back, or I just copy paste this back into existence. I am on CDT, right? I don't do any more 4 a.m. gaming, so I'll be missing out. On Chris being 13% more drunk than usual. That is fair. That'll be fair. You're me cooning to Aya, right? Hold on, I want to see, yeah, CDT. CDT time now. It's 12:18. Can you believe it? You know, but see, it even writes it as Central Time. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. This is not Central Time. This is Central Daylight Save. This is Central Daylight Time. It was a misinput. I misinputted that, alright? Don't worry. It's fine. I'm always gooning to Aya specifically. Noveka 2025. Okay. There is somebody streaming Touhou. Their stream is entirely Japanese though. So I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say we don't rate them. I think we're done for now. Good progress, though. Good progress. We're getting somewhere. And we got a new emote. So that's the good shit. Alright. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.